What's going on, everybody? It's week 36. We've been doing this for 36 weeks. What's this? I'm looking at myself. What's this? This is a card shop in our basement, and we've got product for sale. If you go over to pandorasdeckbox.com, I think I said that right, pandorasdeckbox.com, you can use the code EAT, SHIP, and DIE to save 5% off your first order. You can scan a little QR code, and you can buy some of this. One second. That's better. We sell a bunch of cardboard, and you can go buy it. Who's we? I'm Adam. I got a wife, Alex. We got a boy. We got 2 dogs. Every week we talk about business news, but also what's going on with Magic, Pokemon, as we get more TCGs, maybe Yu-Gi-Oh, whatever. We talk about stuff. It's weekly. This is week 36. Go check it out. Here's what's going on in Magic. Jesus Christ. I don't know if you've been living under a rock, but there were Commander unbans. They didn't talk about it with the ban and restriction a couple weeks ago, but now they did on Monday. Gifts Ungiven, unbanned. Sway of the Stars, Braids, Cabal Minion, Coalition Victory, Panoptic Mirror. Those skyrocketed. Markets went nuts. As soon as those happened, people bought them. People complained that they were now $40 when they were 20 cents. I think Braids is still okay, but yeah, there's a lot of angry people that wanted to buy those. And speaking of angry people, stuff they didn't unban: Dockside Extortionist, Jeweled Lotus, Mana Crypt. They didn't unban those. I did want to say the unbanned cards are going to the Game Changers list, so you can only have X Game Changers in your tier 3, 4, 5 brackets, whatever it is. Game Changers are on the possibly banned list in the future. So it's always an option that those things could go back on the ban list, but I don't know. Anyway, Gavin talked about a little bit more about it. He did some helpful shenanigans on his YouTube. And he said, for those 3 cards that everybody was expecting to get unbanned, and you could see the market go up, I'm not editing in pictures. I'm too lazy. I'm too tired. You get what you get. You get in chat. You get in chat. I'm not doing it. Maybe there's a good picture, but there's 18. Listen, there's a lot of cards that we're adding to the Game Changers, and I'm not putting up 18 of them. I bet I didn't even put up the 5 that got unbanned. Maybe I did. Those are pretty important. All right, listen. It's too early to talk about Dockside, Jewel Lotus, and Man Crypt. The majority of the panel did not want to do anything with those at this time. The majority. Gavin says the most likely to be unbanned is Jewel Lotus, but that's not happening right now. And there's no chance of that happening this year. So no J-Lo for you in 2025. The bracket systems as a whole, they got a lot of feedback. It's like in a beta phase, right? It's not official yet, but they got a lot of feedback. People are generally positive about the system, but they got some feedback, some criticisms, and they're not going to change anything right now. They're going to give it a few more months, and then maybe they'll make a little tweaks here and there. But generally, people are okay with the brackets. I know a lot of the loud people on the internet are not okay with brackets. But I guess as a whole, like over 50, 60% of people are using it and are okay with it. All right, brackets. All right, these are the 18 cards. I'm not putting pictures. You can go look them up. Teferi's Protection. These are added to the Game Changers so that they could potentially be banned later, and they're obviously high-powered. You only have an X of them in your brackets. I forget. It's like 3 or 4. Teferi's Protection. It's an amazing card. I'm not talking about Humility. Narset, Barter of the Veils. Orcish Bowmasters. Notion Thief. Intuition. Consecrated Sphinx. Necropotence. Deflecting Swat. Gamble. Crop Rotation. Worldly Tutor. Seedborn Muse. Natural Order. Food Chain. Aura Shards. Field of the Dead. Mishra's Workshop. That last one's not a huge deal because holy shit, they're hard to get unless you're proxy, which is fine. When determining deck brackets, the intent of what you're building is obviously more important than checking specific boxes to fit in a 3, 4, 5, whatever. If you're building a 3 to stomp like a 5 and you're technically allowed to do whatever you're doing in a 3, you're just being an asshole, so stop it. If you're building a 5, put it in the 5s. If you do that, you'll have very evenly matched games of Commander, which makes Commander more fun. So 2 cards were removed from the Game Changers list: Trouble in Pairs and Trinisphere. So those no longer at risk for being banned, and they're totally kosher. You don't have to count them in your deck counties. Counter. New secret lair alert. We got Adventures of the Little Witch. All Haikala art. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Foil, $60. Non-foil, $30. Nuts for a 4-card drop. But it's got the Eska's Chariot. I showed it last week. Alex saw it. It was like an accidental release in one of the Tunes SLDs. And she was really bummed because it went on TCGplayer or eBay for $750, some hundreds and hundreds of dollars, and then it was $30 or $60 for the foil version, which is again mighty steep for foil. If you're not looking to maybe buy that, don't support that, because then they're gonna just do that in the future, and that's gonna be the new price for foils. Don't do it. That's crazy. These chaos vaults are often playgrounds where they test things and they see if this works with the market. And if we see a lot of people buying foils at $60, it's going to be the new norm. Luckily, that I don't even think as of filming this is Saturday that either one, foil or non-foil, has been low stock. We did buy a couple because we're a store. Alex likes the artist, so we got a couple. Unfortunately, the bonus is a stupid zombie. Secret Rendezvous is in it. Serenity. Realms Uncharted. And one of those is expensive. I think Realms is expensive. But not $60. I think it's like $40. But the other cards are pennies. They're nothing. We were worried that... I don't remember what I was saying. We're not worried. We're never worried. That's it. That's Pokemon news. No, that's Magic news. I'm on to Pokemon news now. There's a new TCG Pocket set announced. Celestial Guardians. Alolan region, right? Alolan? It says Alola in my notes, but I don't think that's right. April 30th release. It's coming soon. What the hell day is it? 26. It's coming in 4 days, and that's fun. You can pocket and you play for free. You get 2 packs a day, whatever. I haven't played in weeks. I've been so busy. Destined Rivals PC ETB drop Thursday. We got none. Hold on, let me just check. All right, we're recording. Sometimes you forget if you hit the record button, then you talk a lot, and you really, really don't want to record this twice. We didn't get any of those. We've been busy. This took a lot of work. A lot of work. We got these like 20-gallon tubs. They're huge. Maybe more. And they're enormous. And we did like 40 of those. 5 at a time. 2 cars. Back and forth. And this is basically all the sealed. It's almost done. I'll get to it in the business section. Whatever. I'm getting ahead of myself. Oh, wait. Look, that's the end of the Pokemon news. I guess there wasn't a lot of Pokemon going on. Destined Rivals PC TVs. There was some other little drops, Target and Walmart and whatever, but again, nothing is available. Destined Rivals is ridiculous. People are kind of shitting on it, saying it's mid, but it's easily the most sold out one so far. This set's crazy. So, I don't know. Maybe they printed it in the ground. Maybe we got a new crazy. Anon TCG said that, he thinks Prismatic was the peak and that Destined Rivals will be good, better than Journey Together, but not going to be bigger than Prismatic. So we'll see. Business news. All right, we got a shop. We're in the inventory room. We got a door knob that's like separate and you can't come in here. There's no windows and it's probably getting a lot of reverb, but we're going to add singles over there. And then, we got Wi-Fi set up. Listen, I'm going off the script. I'm being insane. There's a whole list. I wrote it down. We got beefy shelving. We got Wi-Fi. We got Verizon set up. Well, he was here last week, but then we didn't have the Wi-Fi. We got Wi-Fi. Okay, everything's good. I did wireless backhaul. I didn't do Ethernet backhaul. I know you should do Ethernet backhaul. You get a more stable signal. I might still do it. You could still run cables, whatever. Shut up. It's so easy to just do wireless. You just plug it in. Everything's been working fine. Everything's been great. I don't know. We'll see if there's like 1,000 little children running around with their Wi-Fis. Maybe the internet gets bad. Maybe we got to do wireless, or wired. All right, stop going off script. We had the electrician came back and he did the play space. We had one pull chain light bulb that was still trash, and he turned that into a switch and he made it the LED panel. So now the play space is perfect. It's awesome. In addition, we got chairs. We got our chairs from Costco. They're really good. They're plastic. They're not the world's most comfortable. They're actually pretty comfortable, especially for like a folding chair. And they're they don't weigh. They can support 600 pounds worth of meat. Magic people. And we bought some spares because even the hanging, people break shit all the time. We got some spares. And they're nice. They look good. The playroom's like basically done. There's a bunch of shit in there. They're all the like staging for all the other things we're doing, but I'll take you around. I'll do a little tour at the end. We got the packing stations. They're pretty much set up. And I was able to fulfill a package today. I didn't have a printer. We haven't set up the printer yet, so I had to go home and print the invoice. Oh, but other than that, totally fulfilled an order from here. Got the computer. We got the thermal printers here, so we can print the labels. And obviously pull the products here. We're almost moved in. And that's good because we turned on all the marketplaces on Monday. We got a few orders for Pandora's. We got one order on eBay for a single card. And we haven't got anything for TCGplayer, but we set the shipping to $150 or something manual. It's just fixed shipping because we kind of don't want single sales. Because the singles aren't here. They're at home. And we gotta make the IKEA things. And all right. But first we gotta get the rest of the security up. We got some cameras going on. We got the alarm system. It's working sort of, and it's working very well. Don't rob us. It's fine. And we've got, bars on the gates, and then we've got gates on the windows. We've got manual security. The locks have all been changed. Everything's really secure, and we got insurance. But the insurance, it's important that we got the inventory over here because the insurance, we had a premises change. It used to be at our house. Now it's at this place. And if the stuff were at our house and our house burned down, none of it's insured. So that was what we focused on this week. That was the 1,000 trips back and forth with the cars. We didn't get a U-Haul. Probably should have. Probably would have been way cheaper, quicker, faster. Anyway, it's here now. And it's not finished. This is just temporary. We need to finish new shelves. We have the old wire shelves that we got. These are the beefy 2,000 pound shelves. 2,000 per shelf, 8,000 pounds total. Those things are tanks. It's crazy. Andy, thanks for helping put those together. And once we get the wire shelves, we can kind of organize things how it's supposed to actually go. We got to get the singles cabinets built, and then we know how much room we have on that side, and then we can maybe put shelving here. I don't know, you need to be able to sit and pull singles. So we got a BCW order coming on Monday with the 5 rows. Alex was not super thrilled with that. She wanted to do something fancy and like 3D printed. Nice. We didn't talk about that. So I ordered the 5 rows and it'll be okay. We'll get something nice later. That's the whole motto of this story, is that we'll get something nice later. All right, what else do we need to do? We got to finish setting up the printer. We got to finish cleaning. We got to build the small shelves, like I said. We got to do the showcase. We got to wire it. We got to screw the top back into the bottom. That's 500 pounds. It's such a pain in the ass. Alex's parents are in town, so they're watching Benny a little bit. And they're going to come over with Ben in 20 minutes. And they're going to help us clean and build shelves. I don't know, vacuum. There's a lot to do. We got to move over the singles once we build the singles holder thingies. We got to finish the exterior sign. That's probably next priority because we talked to our rep at Southern Hobby. We need a copy of the lease. We need pictures of the inside and the exterior signage. So we got to get the sign and we got to get the slat walls hung. So I'm going to try to do that in the next 2 days. We'll see what happens. But yeah, basically I haven't been filming much of the move because it's literally put shit in tub, drive over here, take shit out of tub. And that's all I've been doing for like a week straight. Anyway, that's it for the shop. Sorry. I'm ranting a little. I already told you. We turned stuff. We raised our sleeve prices because Rob did another one of his little how to make $1 million business, card business. And he's like, stop selling these things for $8 because they cost us a number of dollars. It's pretty cheap. And they MSRP for like $15 and we've been selling them for like $8. And we're like, oh, we'll be the destination for sleeves. And it's like, no, we've sold not a lot of sleeves. We sold some at the card show, but truthfully, like, they haven't moved very much. And as soon as we raised the price, people started buying the sleeves. So like people thought we were scamming or something. But what we did do, we raised the sleeve prices. If you just come to buy sleeves, you got to pay some money. But we had the pre-con combo discount. If you bought a pre-con, you got 10% off of sleeves. Now it's 20%. So that's basically where we were. It's like eight something for sleeves now, but you got to buy a pre-con. That helps us out. Pre-con margins. This is kind of all I wrote for notes. Let's do a little tour. I'll take you around. We got to go roll the die. But anyway, if you've been watching, thank you. This is a new setup. I think we'll shoot the videos in here from now on because this is where all the fun is. Eventually, once we get like the front retail space, we still are targeting May 1st as a go live, like opening up doors. We'll see. We'll see if that happens. That might be a little ambitious, but that's our goal. And once we get the front room set up, maybe we'll record in there. But all right, I'm gonna hold on one second. I'm gonna take you with me and we'll go do a little tour. Just to see where things are. We have that other like series, opening Pandora's deck box. Opening Pandora's box, whatever I named it. And it's been, we did the one video where we got the keys and people gave me feedback that I'm too tall because it makes the room look really small when you hold the camera like this and you're a million feet tall. But I'll swap you around here. See what we got. See what we got. All right, so we've got all the Pokemon sealed rather. Pokemon, it's gonna go on shelves. Draft, set, commanders. Is this focusing? Not really, huh? Hold on, I lost my mic. There, my mic's back. This is just Tarkir. All of this is Tarkir. Lord of the Rings, weird stuff, Pokemon, bunch of sealed stuff, sealed collectors, more sealed Chessex. We got some dice coming in. Those are all the acrylics down there. We've got Pokemon tins, we've got Pokemon ETB sealed cases, we've got Pokemon booster boxes, sealed cases and loose. We've got ETBs, we've got PC ETBs, we've got regular ETBs. It's kind of hard to see, huh? We got some prismatic a little bit. We got some Journey Together. We got some garbage stuff. We got some more precons because the other precon thing was full. We got our Dragon Shields. And then we got all our collector boosters. All right, let's go outside. Let's go show you the room. We're in the back room. So now this is the packing station. It's a mess. It's a little bit of a mess. It's okay though. I may need to turn up the lights. It's fine. Yeah, well, hold on. Wait, I can do this live. Wait for it. Wait. There we go. It's a little better. All right, so one packing station set up. This is the low one with a seat, and that's where the computer is. We can print stuff. There's a thermal printer. We've got the card scanner is there too, and then we've got our standing station. So it's, ignore the shelving. This is going to go in the other room. Standing station is where our tools are right now, but bubbles, obviously the boxes. Over here, we've got our play space. We've got lots of acrylic dispensers, but these are the chairs and the tables. They're looking pretty good. We've got a phone. These are the shit I'm setting it up. These are the IKEA things we got to build. These are, all right, no, not yet. That's the retail. This is the hallway. This is where we work. This is our office space. There's a printer. There's some chairs. There's a little Binny jail. We got one of them. We don't know where to put it. It does not have room in the bathrooms. Changing table for visitors. All right, in the retail space, again, a mess, but whatever. There's a showcase. We've got, so these are the spare chairs. There's an HVAC room in there. It's not very interesting. The door, Alex cleaned up like all the spillage. It's bright out. It's not gonna look well. Oh yeah, but look at the lights. These are LED panels now instead of janky ass fluorescence. The bathroom's gross, but I'll show you anyway. There's a 3-tier shelf. Oh, look at that. All right. We got a fridge. This is gonna go in the office somewhere, probably. I don't know. That's it. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna leave you now. Oh wait, now we gotta roll the die. Hold on. That's over at the packing station. Thank you for watching. Obviously, if you want to leave a comment, subscribe, whatever. we've got like this free trial distro club thing going on. It's going to eventually turn into a paid thing. But if you want to get distro close to distro, we hide the price by adding a little bitty fee that we got to cover our credit card fees and whatever it is. You get a cheap product. You just put a comment if you want to invite. I invited somebody in the other video. That was cool. All right, I got a tungsten die. Thanks to the patrons. We got new patrons. Did I put that? Oh, yeah, I think I did. I put that in the little end screen last week. Anyway, I'm very tired. I don't have a nice soft thing to roll this on, so it's going to be very loud. But here, hold on. Let me swing it around. Here's the tungsten D20. It's insane. It weighs a lot, and it tells us our week. I think we had a 20 last week. It was a rough 20. We earned that 20. Here we go. Oh my God, it's so loud. Hey. 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 Can you see it? It's a 7. It's not bad. All right, guys. Everybody have a good week. Have better than a 7. Oh, 7's a cool number. All right, bye.